I love to run. I'm married and have 2 children, twin girls. Every year we run at least one 5K together, and we really enjoy doing that. Because of my work, I know firsthand the importance of being fit. Exercise and healthy eating is key. Many of the diagnoses I make, I know are preventable just by a change of lifestyle.
Everyone who seeks medical attention is impacted by a pathologist. Pathologists determine the right test at the right time for the right patient, depending on the circumstances. The pathologists examine the urine, they examine blood, they help us make diagnoses like leukemias, lymphomas, various kinds of cancers by examining biopsy specimens. They're integral in making the diagnosis for a patient. I think that the biggest challenge that a patient faces, and I've been a patient myself, is the uncertainty. You're not sure exactly what's going on. You have all these troubling symptoms. What is wrong with me? Are there simple medications you can give me? Or will I have to undergo a horrendous set of treatments before I can get better? So we have all these uncertainties and fears. Once the accurate diagnosis is made by the pathologist, we can then determine the best treatment options, and we can tell the patient, hey, here's what's going to happen, here's how long your road to recovery is going to take, and all this is made possible by that initial accurate diagnosis by the pathologist.
I've seen firsthand the power of a laboratory diagnosis. My aunt started having symptoms as a child. Her symptoms eventually led her to a rheumatologist who was able to do a single laboratory test, which diagnosed her as having lupus. My aunt had gone her whole life with multiple medical problems, and that one single test completely changed her life.
In order to be a good pathologist, I think you have to be extremely curious, you have to care about the patient, and you have to want to make a difference in the ultimate outcome for the patient.
I really love pathology. When I'm looking at the slide, it's not just tissue, it's something from a patient. And knowing that it's someone's mother or someone's sister is important to me, knowing that I'm making a diagnosis that's going to impact someone's life. There's definitely a parallel between running and what I do every day. You get the information about a patient, you're working your way to the diagnosis, but when you get close to the end, you're very excited, and that's when you feel like you've reached your goal.